So I get when somebody's hype about something that they're into, a new release of a show or a series or some clothing, whatever, an item, they drop a reaction video, and some of them can be helpful, especially when it comes to products or items, and having certain knowledge about that thing before you actually make the purchase. So it does play a part. It's kind of like a more authentic review, if you will. So I can appreciate it from that aspect. But this whole reactionary culture that has been generated from this, it's questionable, because when people become comfortable as a quote unquote society with reacting to shit, that means in a lot of cases they're waiting for the next event to occur so they can pounce on it, try to build whatever buzz, controversy off of that event. And it can be celebrity events involving celebrities, it can be a racial incident. It's just different aspects that it can come from. But the question becomes, if people are becoming relaxed in a reactionary state, that means that them as well as their followers can begin to get in a place where they're okay with always being 1, 2, 3 or more steps behind, and they're okay with someone else leading them, because that's actually the position that they're in. Even though they may be the first to post a reaction video, they are still in the state of a follower. The issue with followers is that they are not really planning anything ahead. They're not looking ahead. They're not thinking steps ahead. They're not thinking generations ahead. They're not thinking about the future beyond, okay, what is so and so going to do in the future? What is this series going to do? Or what is this company's next product going to be? So instead of them being on the side of the table where they're the one generating the product, or they're the one releasing the new show or the new item or the next generation of something, they're on the side of that consumer instead of the supplier or the creator or the inventor. This is one of the main fucking reasons why so many people pass on without a will, without a legacy, without leaving anything to their children, let alone generations down the line. And it's unfortunate, but if we would just take a step back and really, check out what position we're in and what we're allowing ourselves to be comfortable in, as far as if we're on a reactionary mode or we are proactive. If we are, ones that take initiative, or we have to be told what to do and wait for instruction and wait to be told how to think about someone or something or some event, instead of coming to a conclusion for ourselves, it's a big fucking deal. It makes or breaks someone always living in a state of poverty, or actually breaking that threshold and becoming an inventor or a creator or a reinventor of something, and actually building a brand, building some stability economically. So before you fix your mouth again to blame some other person or group for what you may lack or what you don't have, or that you're being blocked from being successful or prospering, look at where you stand. Or are you even standing at all? Or are you in fact just sitting and waiting for the next breaking news or the next event or the next gossip story to come out? Because usually people that are pretentious and phony with themselves, the reason that they wait to react is to see how everybody else is going to react, so they can blend in and have something to talk about and just feel socially accepted. And so usually you're not even getting the real perspective that they have on something, because again, political correctness weighs in and impairs their judgment and impairs their thinking and their speech. And so their action and their reaction and their reply and their response really is just a clone of somebody else's, because they don't want to stand out for what they think are the wrong reasons, and they're not even being true.